Leadership is not a product of title. Leadership is a product of function, a product of functioning in your inherent gifts, in your God-given gifts. And I've also come to discover that leadership is not a product of formal education. Leadership is not a product of systems, because if it were to be like that, a lot of us would have been better, right? Would have known better. But I've seen graduates, I've seen people with PhD, and I've come to discover that that is not what it is. And there are people that didn't go to school. They didn't have a formal education that most of us has, but they are leaders. Yes, leadership is about leading yourself. The first call of leadership, take note of this, is about leading yourself, about mastering your gifts, about being in charge of your gifts. You cannot lead people when you have not led yourself, when you are not in charge of yourself. You have to lead yourself first. And what is leading yourself? You have to refine your gift, improve your gift, develop your gift. Now, it is your gift that now attracts people to you, people that work with you. Because remember, I said leadership is not anybody can employ people. It doesn't make you a leader. Please just take note of it. Leadership is not a product of title. Leadership is a product of function, a product of functioning in your inherent gifts, in your God-given gifts. That is what leadership is all about. So take note of it, that wherever you are a leader, and it is left for you, not God, not the government, not your school, to develop your gifts, to be in charge of your gifts. To make the world a better place, you owe it to us, you owe it to your generation to serve your gifts to us. You owe it to us to be a leader. This is what would make the world a better place. Beyond government, what the government does. If we want to say, oh, the government is our problem, government is this and that, look at the grassroots level and see what is happening there. Yes, the level of selfishness, the level of self that I've seen in people is alarming. So our problem is not what you think it is. We are our problem. Yes, so if at the grassroots level people are so selfish, so what do you expect? Yes, and we just don't have a balanced knowledge of leadership. So if we could just start from now, from childhood, to educate, to train people in commanding their gifts, the world will be a better place. Because by the time we now get to occupying those positions, we would have a different mentality about what to do in that place. That title, that position will be an avenue to reach out to more people, to impact more people. But because we started out from having a selfish mentality as leadership, by the time we get there, it's going to be the same thing. It's not going to be any different. Yes, the people that will occupy offices tomorrow, have those titles tomorrow, run for those elections tomorrow, are what we are seeing now in our young people. And what is our young people displaying? What are we seeing in our young people? It's alarming. So when they get there, it's not going to be any different. In fact, it may even get worse. It will get worse if we continue like this, because the mentality is just not it. It's not it at all. If we continue with the mindset that it's about titles, it's about being this and that, and when we get there, you must chop your own. You must make sure you gather what you can. Leadership is never about that.